Say make sure you have money saved up because it's a very hard life. I didn't save any money, and I kind of went with the grace of my parents. But just be prepared for a hard life because the dance life in LA is as amazing as it sounds at times. Everybody has to work hard and everybody has to hustle. And you see even working dancers who, do book a lot of gigs. Like they're taking classes and they're working just as hard as the next person. And there's just so many dancers and there's so many good dancers anywhere, like not just LA, but everywhere in the world that, you kind of just always have to be fighting. And I think it can get exhausting at times, but it's because everybody does it because we love it. And if that's the career you want to take, then you have to be willing to really make that step and not look back. Like you have to put every ounce of your energy. If it means like taking like 3 to 6 months, just taking classes when you can, but getting like a part-time job to save up money so that you can really devote more time later after you have that money saved up, then by all means, that's a step you have to take. But the one thing I think I have learned the most while being out in LA is every dancer has their own journey, so you can't compare yourself to another dancer's path because they have a completely different situation. They were brought up in a different situation. They have a different background. So if you start comparing yourself to other dancers and like make marking points, like why I'm this age and this dancer is the same age as me, but they are getting so many more gigs than I am. Why am I not at the level they're at? Well, you don't know how long that they've been in LA. You don't know how long they've been dancing for. You don't know who they know. You don't know what kind of luck they have. You don't know if they're just in the right place at the right time and things took off from there. You just never know. So you just have to really work hard for it for yourself. I would say really don't compare yourself to other dancers because that's probably the worst thing you can do, because that's only going to bring you down. So you just have to really believe in your own path and believe in yourself. And as cliche as that sounds, it's kind of true. You have to, because we are our own worst critics, you also have to be like, you have to have confidence in yourself, and you have to just really know that if this is what you want to do, like, don't tiptoe around it, jump into it, 2 feet in, not one. The difference for me is, I mean, it's kind of black and white because I feel like I can't really compare it because in New York, I was dancing with a team, with a competition team. So kind of like, how SoCal has like GRV, choreo cookies, whatever, and they have like Vibe and Fusion, that whole scene. That's what I came from the East Coast. So I was dancing with Epic. I was dancing with Fresh and showcasing and competing around East Coast competitions. But yeah, like LA is totally different for me because I'm pursuing more of like an industry kind of feel, I guess. Like with Essence, I'm still able to do performances in the community, but like, I'm kind of out there more to focus on me individually as a dancer rather than like a team aspect. So I'm trying to audition and just teach wherever, whoever wants me to come in and teach. So that's pretty much it. Like, so that's why I feel like I can't really compare it because it's two kind of different worlds. For me, at least. I know some people don't see it as two different worlds, but for me, yeah, it's a little different just because you have your competition side, team aspect, and then you have the individual side. And yeah, so pursued both in different areas. So yeah. With movement lifestyle, just to clarify any confusion, I think some people are confused on what my involvement with them is. I am a full-time employee with movement lifestyle. I guess if there were titles, which we don't really carry titles there because we're kind of just one unit, but if I were to have titles, I guess it would be like project manager, special event liaison, head of merchandise. So yeah, it's all the business side. I work for them. When I moved to LA, I knew of Movement Lifestyle. I ran into Sean Evaristo in front of Debbie's just hanging out, and I just struck up conversation with him and told him, like, hey, I don't have a job yet. I have a lot of extra time. I have a background in music. I, have a lot of contacts in the East Coast. Is there any way I can use what I know to help you guys out? Because I know that they were still just, kind of in the beginning. So I started out as an intern. He had me meet the rest of the staff, and they took a look at my resume. I just got to know them. They got to kind of get a feel for me, and it worked out. And I've been working hard for them ever since. And then went up to part-time, and then it went up to full-time, and I'm just really happy because they're an amazing family to have. And then with Essence, I started that. I was just taking Gigi's classes, and she, asked to meet with me one day over the winter and asked me if I wanted to be a part of the new Essence that was starting up. And she presented like a really, really amazing platform for me. And, I thought it would be an amazing opportunity to train and get to know more dancers and just make more girlfriends. I tend to get along better with guys. Just naturally. I don't know if it's because I was a tomboy growing up, but I thought it was a good way to kind of like get to know some girls in LA. And yeah, it's been really, really good. The girls on Essence are amazing.